So Bitcoin is sitting at 61,071 right now. It did dip today as well. And our peak was at, what was the peak? Peak was $64,000. It made an attempt towards 64. It didn't do much and it came down. Right now, this is pretty much the top area for me. After this, I will be wrong about this whole assumption because I waited 8 weeks for this case scenario to play out, and it did turn bullish and it did everything that it can. And now I think what we are seeing is a top. Market needs to turn around and it needs to start bleeding. March is almost here. Today is the closing of the month, so it will close green because no one likes to close a month red, because then it goes into the documentation of it for people to come in future and check. Generally, that's how the market works. Anyway, that's a very stupid way of things. So considering that, I would consider $64,000 to be top, and for me to be wrong, I would accept being wrong till $70,000. After that, that is pretty much no man's land, and then it will enter a price discovery, and then all these hopes and dreams of $100,000 and $200,000, they'll start playing out, and I will be wrong by a lot. And because I don't expect that, I don't expect it to happen, and yeah, I would be off by miles. 64 to 70 is still acceptable for me, even though it doesn't make sense. I would accept it. I'll take it. I'll take the bullet and and accept it that yes, that's fine. But from here, it's sitting at 61. I think it will go up again. Like I said, generally they like to close the month in green, and it works on UTC. Let me check UTC time. Time in UTC, it's 6 p.m. So you have 6 hours. 6 hours of greenness. So I would assume that it will go green from here, and then it will close it in green, and then March is going to be a red month, which means we will first break the first indicator. The good part is that the first indicator is at $58,000 or $57,000. After that breaks, if you hear sounds, it's my cats, I'm back home. After that it breaks, then what will happen is that we will see a journey towards 52. After that it will be towards 47, then 44, and then we will be looking at the journey towards 35,500. All that will happen in pieces, but we have 1 month. If it can pump this much, 20%, did it pump 20%? 6,000, that's 12,000, yeah, 20%. If it can pump 20% in almost 48 hours, then when it comes to dropping, 20% is good as well. But we will see. We will take it piece by piece, as we took it piece by piece towards the up. My maximum was $60,000. It did 64. So hats off on that. I didn't expect more than 60. I thought 60 to 69 is a big gap. They will keep it, but for the sake of halving, they went greedy. Anyway, that being said, you will see a little bit of more bullishness left. That is left, and after that we will start seeing the red. If that is not happening, then the market will prove me wrong and it will go towards $100,000, and yeah, it will be a whole different scenario, and I'll come out and I'll say that, you know, I was wrong about the overall assumption, and market is bullish and it's never going to go down. Now it's only going to the moon. All that kind of stuff. I'll do that. I'll do that for you. But now it will go green again, and after 6 hours, then you will start seeing overall reaction of the market. And maybe it will not give you the 6 hours greenness. I mean, some greedy people are sitting there. It's already very green. The month will close green anyway, because if you look at the closing of the month, I will not stretch this video any further. I'll just show you how it looks like. So this is this candle, this big green candle that you see. This is 1 month. So it has just it just came down a little bit. That's the wick. So that's okay. We don't mind even if it closes like that. So the month was green from 43 to 64. That's one candle. So it's all good, all good. Now we need to see some red, and we can stretch it to a little bit of April as well, and we can play it with the March. And historically, if you have learned anything, is this: when you have a green candle, you have a bigger red candle. Then this is in two pieces. This is again in two pieces. 1 month we had a fight in the whole place, and then it came all the way down. So the way it goes up, it can come down as well, but we will see. Time will tell.